Yeah, folks, these kids, well, young adults, they definitely chose poorly. The Templar guard is correct. And of course, he's standing guard, and he will guard his post uh, um, until he is properly relieved. And he is not relieved as of yet. So hold on there, Big Chief. We'll get you out of here real quick. Now, these kids are a special kind of stupid. Now, I don't know if they were on anything. The story doesn't say, but let's go ahead anyway and chop this down. Random news story. You see that idiot right there? That's Joseph Koenig. Koenig? I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. This is happening in Colorado. He's a special kind of stupid. Joseph Koenig is convicted of the murder of they were driving 103 miles an hour and threw a rock and hit a oncoming vehicle, Alexa Bartell. Now this Chase Jones gets 17 and a half or 112 mile an hour crash. That's a different story. Okay. We just going to handle this one here. And y'all see it was updated on the 28th of last month. So what's that? 6 days ago, something like that. Anyway, let's hit it. It's a short story. Joseph, age 20, has been convicted of first-degree murder in Colorado for throwing a rock that killed the 20-year-old Alexa Bartell in April 2023. What took him so long? They're that backlog. Incident occurred when he and two friends were driving around suburban Denver at speeds of 103 miles an hour. Okay, throwing rocks at passing cars. You can't make this up. This is dumb. What? How dumb? Why? You're not 15. Well, that's no excuse for a 15-year-old either. But you know what I'm saying. This dude is 20 years old. Anyway, let's hammer it through. Koenig's conviction followed a 2-week trial where his two friends, Nicholas Carol Chick and Zachary Quack. What kind of names is this? What the flip? Oh, and there's that Carol Chick dude. Well, anyway, let's roll through it. Nick and Zachary testified against Joseph. Well, all three of y'all are dumb, but so they didn't I thought snitches get stitches. Well, I guess all of y'all are gonna be getting stitches from the look of things. Carol Chick and Quack claimed that Koenig threw the fatal rock. Okay, so at 103 miles an hour, how many rocks do you get to throw? Despite Koenig's defense arguing that Quack was the one responsible, so they just ratting on each other. The jury found Koenig guilty of all 19 felony charges. I don't have a list of the charges on there. And that's that separate incident, that Chase Jones. We ain't dealing with you. The jury found him guilty. Dig this. That Carol dude, he got 45 years for this. And the Zachary Quack dude got 32 years for this. Now, I don't know what first degree calls for in the state of Colorado, but let's find out real quick. This shouldn't take long. That's the Carol Chick dude with his military frame, old school military frame. No, actually they're a little flatter on the top. Ours was. That's him. That's the second one. I don't have the other one. And that's the young lady that was the recipient of the rock from these three idiots, Alexa Bartell. Nicholas Mitch, nickname Carol Chick, is getting 45 years in prison on the conviction of second-degree murder and 24 years on the attempted first degree murder conviction to be served concurrently. Then they're going to add the 20-year-old could have faced between 35 and 72 years. Well, look, 45 years and then 24, that's a death sentence. What's that? 69 years? That's 69 years right there. And you're 20. So that you may as well say that's a death sentence. Okay, Colorado penalties. Colorado was my last active duty station too. Fort Carson, Kit Carson. First degree murder, intentional killing of another person with deliberate and class 1 felony, life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. You're done. And he's 20. Dude, you're done. You're toast. They can go ahead and stick a fork in you because you're done. Second degree murder, ain't that what the other boy got? The Carol chick anyway. 16 to 48 years in prison and then money. If committed in the heat of passion, no, that don't apply to this here. Dude, you are done. This is one of them cases where stupid is as stupid does, and y'all going to the pen, you may as well say for the rest of their lives, over riding around at over 100 miles an hour throwing rocks at people's cars. Wow. I can think of much better things to do with my life. Y'all be good and be safe. Bye.